Well, hey crafty friends, it's Heidi Scott with DIY Dreaming, and I thought I would come live today to show you what we've been doing here on DIY Dreaming. In case you think that all I ever do is crafts that involve doilies, or crafts that involve stencils, or crafts that are cream, those are kind of my three top things. I just wanted to show you what has been going on lately and invite you to take a look to see if you're still following this and to feel free to sprinkle if you would like to. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you was this t-shirt that we made. Earlier this week I used kind of a swirly-do technique where I used two colors, bubblegum pink and fuchsia rose ink, on this beautiful stencil that says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," or who gives me strength. And I wanted to show you how cute it turned out. After the video was over, I took a few minutes and I used some fabric hot glue to roll up my sleeves and glue them down. This makes this t-shirt a heck of a lot more comfortable to wear, and this kind of glue can be washed and dried, so it's great. Okay, so where to start next? Well, let's go with this one. This was a project that we did a few days ago, that says, "Be the reason someone smiles today," and it's a pink and red Valentine's-ish door hanger that I painted. These are white wood tags. I painted pink and red using Waverly paint from Walmart. Then I stenciled it in white, and to just make it extra fun, we glued on some little pink and red flowers. So that was a fun one. I'm also going to show you what I will be working on. I've been doing a ton of wood burning using my scorch paste, and I made these two breadboards. This one I have to finish the back and the sides of it. Aren't those cute? I also did this. I finished this project. I'm thrilled with how it turned out. I stenciled and used the scorch paste from magnoliadiy.com to do this old country church. And these are 5-gallon paint stir sticks that I used to make this piece of art. And then just recently I showed you how to distress the rest of the piece using a yucky chip brush and some of that scorch paste and a heat gun. And I think this turned out fabulous. This might be my favorite project so far this month. Going along the same lines, I also showed you that you can use that scorch paste on canvas deck. This says, "Always be kind." And these are just embroidery hoops, both of which I picked up at thrift stores. This one says, "To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow." And that's scorch paste. And then I also fiddled around with some brown craft paper bags. This one says, "The secret ingredient is always love." This one says, "Baked with love." And those would be fun to use if you were going to give somebody some cookies or muffins or a loaf of bread or something that you made yourself. I used this same design from Craft Club to make a tea towel. I did not do this craft on camera. I just did this in my own personal crafting, and I made this one too. This one says, "Do small things with great love," and they both look Valentine's-ish when done on these red and white tea towels. Okay, then we made a ton of flowers. Well, we made a ton of these little I call them stacked canvas strips and doilies flowers, and I'm getting ready to add some and to create some more that will go on little stuffed flower shapes that I'll be putting, similar to this, I'll be putting them in some of these little mini These are so cute. Mason jars. And filling the jars with just pebbles. This is a bigger one. So I'll be mounting them on some dowels. I need to get some smaller ones because this is one of the birds that I've been working on, which we haven't done this yet, but we will soon. I just need some thinner dowels. Anyway, so we'll do some cute arrangements in mason jars. We'll be doing that soon. We're also going to do a glass etching project. And if you haven't looked recently at Dollar Tree Plus, you should, because they have these pretty little jewelry dishes, which I bought one probably about a year ago. I think they're either $3 or $5. I can't remember. Probably $5 because these are nice. And I did glass etching on the top of it. So I'll show you how to do that. I'll get the one out of my kitchen that I throw my rings in every night and show you how to do glass etching. So look at your local Dollar Tree and grab 1 or 2 or 3 of these. They'd make a sweet, sweet little gift, and they're pretty darn nice. Okay, and then the last things I wanted to show you are these. This is the pillow wrap that we made maybe last week, I think it was. And I did that technique the same as this. The stacked canvas strips with doilies and vintage mother of pearl buttons. And this is currently sitting on the fireplace hearth in our family room. And then before Christmas, to kind of go along with this same theme and involving a ton of doilies, I made this pretty little pillow cover. So those are some of the things that I have been working on around here. I'm glad that you were able to join me for this quick review. Feel free to sprinkle. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask here in the comments. I would encourage you to take a second to see if you're still following DIY Dreaming, because if you haven't seen me in a while, likely something has happened and your Facebook page is not following my DIY Dreaming page anymore, and if you had notifications on, they've been turned off, because I'm here multiple times every day. So anyways, take a second to look at that and come back later. Possibly we'll work on this. Alrighty, have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day.